Hi there, parents of sensitive spirited kids. This is Colleen Adrian. Just coming to you today with to let you know that I put all of my self-study courses that are listed on my website on sale for 30% off, and that's today and tomorrow. So the courses address things such as if you have a child with intense emotions, if there's a lot of conflict or tantrums, if you're struggling to do peaceful parenting and it's not feeling very peaceful, if your child has anxiety or there's issues with perfectionism, self-hate language, um, yeah, anything along the lines of trying to transition from maybe having been parented in an authoritarian home yourself to now trying to use a more peaceful, connected approach to parenting, create secure attachment for your kids so they are emotionally healthy throughout their life. Those are the kinds of things that my courses address. I have listed a link to each of them below, and I'll just list them briefly for you here now. The course called How to Help Your Child Calm and Regulate, learn practical strategies that help your child manage emotions. That course has really foundational information to help you work skillfully with emotions. It's based on the current neuroscience. It has tips and strategies and will help you understand both if your child is struggling with intense emotions and if you're tending to get a bit triggered by your child and struggling to stay calm yourself. So it's all based on the current neuroscience with regarding nervous system regulation, and it's appropriate for parents of kids of any age, including teenagers. I actually have there's one specific video in it that has information specifically regarding teens, strategies for teens. The whole course is relevant to both, to all ages. Raising confident kids, help your child develop self-esteem and self-confidence. Again, that's helpful for parents of kids of all ages, toddlers through teen years, and probably even a little bit with if you have adult kids. And it includes a copy of my ebook called Freeing Your Child from Self-Criticism and Perfectionism. Lots of practical strategies for how to talk to your kids in a way that supports them to gain confidence as opposed to, using self-hate language, feeling anxious and being unwilling to try maybe new activities because they're scared they won't be good at it, hard on themselves for their performance, expect perfectionism from themselves, those kinds of issues, or maybe struggling in their peer relationships even. Lots of practical strategies in that course there for parents struggling with any of those issues. How to help how to connect with your rebellious teen is a replay of a webinar that I did a couple of years ago, and it has some of my best practices for connecting with your teen. And that includes whether you have a teen right now who's rebelling and who's kind of pushing you away and you're feeling worried about the choices that they're making. And it also is relevant for parents who are interested in preventing that type of behavior. Not that you can totally prevent it, but who are interested in staying connected through some of the years, the teen years that might be a little bit more difficult, where teens are trying to individuate and get a sense of who they are by separating from you. And last but not least, a replay of a webinar called Learn to Work with Your Triggers, Practices to Help Parents React Less and Stay Calmer. It's a 90-minute webinar replay with some practical strategies and tips for helping you to manage your big emotions and to work with your triggers in a way that will it's kind of like, meditation practices, things that you can practice on a regular basis that'll support you to just stay regulated on a more regular basis. So again, it's a 30% discount for all of those courses. There's a code in the notes below that you can use at the shopping cart. The sale will be available for you today. That's January 18th, 2024, and tomorrow, January 19th. If you have any questions, just pop them in down below or email me. I'll put my email down below as well. And just a reminder that all of my courses and my learning materials are focused on building a strong connection between yourself and your child or your teen, creating secure attachment for them that'll help them in all of their future relationships, and really supporting your kids to be authentic and confident in themselves. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. And regardless of whether you decide to purchase one of these or not, I'm delighted that you're here following me at the beginning of 2024. It's January 2024. I wish you blessings and many warm connections for the upcoming year in your family. Thanks for listening.